I canned some more pickles today. I couldn't help myself. I'll tell you the story. This morning, I got up really early. I came in my chair and sat down, and I woke back up. Hi, Cassie. I'm doing good. How about you? I seen your pictures in the water. I said, man, I wished I was there. But I got up. It was dead silent in here. Fan wasn't going, air conditioner, nothing was going in my house. The electric was off of all days. So I got up. I thought, well, I might as well try to do something. But you can't do a whole lot without electric. You can't sweep the floors with your sweeper. I was going to do laundry. All the things I thought that I could get done while the electric was off, I couldn't because the electric was off. And then as I started moving around, I started getting really warm. So I thought, well, now I got to wait till electric comes back on. So I just sat and read and whatever I could do, until it came back on. So that's why I didn't really cook a lot today or anything, was because I had to wait till that electric came back on. And I'm going to do some cooking tomorrow. I want to make some of my cheesy bacon potatoes and stuff like that. But anyway, I canned these as soon as electric come on. I couldn't help myself. I had to do some more pickles. Now, I'm done, I think, with the pickles, because this was what was left, and I just went ahead and my husband found me some white mouth jars. So these are the new ones that I just canned, and these are dill pickles. All of them sealed but two. So if you hear that noise over here, that's my induction cooker. And I just simply put them into this copper cooker that I have with the induction cooker. And I've got the 2 jars in there, and I'm going to heat them up and see if we can get them to seal. And if they don't seal, they're going in the refrigerator and we're just going to eat them. But I'll put them in the back. But these ones I've already done. And see, these I did not. See, this is the jar that Braden took back in his room. Okay, so I put it in the refrigerator because he had it open. So I thought I better put it in the refrigerator, even though the vinegar and all that would have kept them. But I thought they would be nice in the refrigerator. And then these I didn't can. I just poured juice over them and put them in the refrigerator like a cucumber, like. And then these is the bread and butter pickles that I did. So we're going to do a pickle taste. So I'm going to recan the 2 that did not seal, and these all sealed. So I'll just leave them here and put them on my shelves. They're cooled off and sealed and everything. So these are the spears, the dill spears I made this morning. Or not this morning, after the electric came back on today. And my husband said, why don't you just wait till tomorrow? And I said, nope, can't wait till tomorrow. Gotta get them done today, or they're not going to be worth doing tomorrow. So let's try. This one's the one that Braden had taken back to his room. And this is dill. Boy, he sure shut that thing, didn't he? So I'm going to try them, which I ate one the other day. So I'm going to be pickled here in a minute. I'm just going to take that out. This is what it looks like after you can them. Now this is just last week, so they probably haven't sit really well enough to really get into there, but hear that crunch? Mm. Mm. That is the perfect amount of dill to make that a good dill pickle. I don't think these are going to last very long. See that in the bottom? I put about 5 or 6 of them peppercorns that I showed you that I got. And then I put a little bit of this in there, the little pickling spice, in the new ones I canned today. So they've got a good crunch. Very good. I like them. I thought I would like the bread and butter, but I love these dill pickles. And I don't think you could get that good taste in the store. They're not overly salty. They're just good. So, Braden, buddy, Grandma said if you want these, you better be getting them because they'll be gone before the night's over. Because I like pickles. Of course, I've got, how many of the, we canned 38 jars of pickles altogether, so I don't know how many I did dill, though. Okay, this is the one that hi Christine, I hope you're feeling better. Hi Amy, hi Michelle. Oh, who's all on here? 11. Let's see. Yeah, the power was off for quite a while today. But I looked out the window when I was opening my side window of the pantry. Our street is really short. It's called Short Street too. And right at the top, you can go out the alley to get out, but they had it blocked off too. So the whole street was blocked off down to my driveway, which is a dead end. And the electric trucks was up there putting a new pool in. So I knew that it wasn't anything really bad. They were just replacing a pool. So I thought, well, it'll be on later, but I couldn't do anything that I wanted to do. So I just made an excuse and sat there and read. Now these are the ones that I put in the refrigerator, and I did not can these. I just poured the juice over them and the onions. By the look of it, these might be bread and butter brine that I put on it. And I just put, they were like little chunks, you know, that I had left over. Really good crunch. These are bread and butter. These are very good. Not as strong as the dill because they haven't set in that water a real long time. But they're really good. And that onion in there just makes it, gives it a good flavor. I could sit and eat these too. So I think, let me see. All the stuff's at the bottom. See, it's got a lot of, that was just an extra bunch of the chunkier pickles that I had. So I just stuck that in there and put it in the refrigerator for us to eat. Get another one out here. Very good. So these pickles are really easy to can, very easy, and they're worth it because it's nice to have pickles on your shelf, you know, if you want them for anything. What I'm going to do for later is I'm going to have me one of these dill pickles on a half a slice of bread, and I made the homemade bread, so I've got it over here in a bag. And when I went to put them in the gallon bag, I opened up the pan where I'd let them set all night, and I said, oh, there was 4 missing out of the pan. And I looked directly up at my husband across the table. I said, there's 4 missing. He started laughing. He ate them. So I don't know when he did it, but he did it. So anyway, I think I'm going to take one of them and put peanut butter on it and wrap it around one of these pickles. I think that's really going to be good. So that's going to be so this one I put in the refrigerator so we could have bread and butter pickles. Whoops, spilling it all over you there. So this has got the peppers and all that in it, the onions and the peppers. So I'm just taking this stuff off with my finger. See, it's got the pepper on it. Very crunchy. I really think, and I'm not just saying that, I really think that these taste better than what you buy in the store-bought bread and butter. And I just had a thought. I used to buy I buy the bread and butter spears, and I can only find them certain places. And they're like $3.73, I think, a pint jar of them. I'm thinking maybe I can make some bread and butter spears and put the peppers and onions in them, and then have them, and I won't have to, as cheap as I'm getting the little pickles, I could make them. And I make my own brine for it. I got a recipe somewhere a long time ago, had it in my recipe box. I probably copied it off of a magazine or something, and I always use it. So yeah, these are really good. You can hear that water boiling in my pot. I didn't get my canner out or nothing. I just stuck a rack down. These pots, if you have an induction cooker, these square copper pots are really, really nice. You can, it comes with a screen-like thing like you got for your deep fryer. It comes with racks to set jars down in or whatever, and it's just really nice. So I thought, well, I'll try to get these 2 jars to seal and see how that does. But anyway, I'll eat a couple more, and then that's our pickle test. So I'll let these remain in the refrigerator since they're open, and we'll just eat out of these. And then when they're gone, I'll probably just fill the jars back up. So I think pretty much we got enough pickles. You know, 38 jars of pickles, and I've done 24 relish. So I'm gonna leave it. I think I done I think I've done 30 jars of relish. That's enough relish. I know that to be a fact. I mean, that's going to be enough relish for us. So it'll keep us through the winter and into season, the next canning season, and the pickles will too. And the next thing I would like to do is tomato spaghetti sauce that I can put in my chilies and vegetable soups and spaghettis and all that. So ooh, that sounds good, Amy. Boy, I got plenty of eggs. I can make me a... You mean a dill pickle on scrambled eggs, or the bread and butter pickles on scrambled eggs? Like sandwich. Doing a dill pickle test. Well, they got my approval. I think they're really good. Okay. If someone else don't want them. Okay. I know they're expensive when you buy them. Talking about wicker shelves. I had some wicker shelves. It was like drawers that go into a thing, and that, you know, drawer wickers. And I forgot I had them, and he pulled them out of the garage. Anyway, the pickle is a good idea to have pickles, I guess. I couldn't believe how cheap I got them, and I thank God for that, because you don't usually get things that cheap. But I do owe a couple jars of pickles out. I do. And my friend, well, I'm a senior too, but she's more of a senior than I am. She said, now you need to keep that stuff for yourself after all that work. But I really enjoyed doing the pickles because they seem so easy and they're just fun to do. I love working with this stuff. But I'm really wanting to get on to the spaghetti sauce and stuff like that. So, Fiona, you think it's right that I got enough relish and pickles? I do not know what came over me this year. So I've got these. These will go on the shelf. They won't even be opened. I'll just stick them on the shelf. And in about 2 weeks or so, I think they'll be really good. Now, these hasn't been 2 weeks, and they're really good. So it's not going to take very long. I think these are just right, and they came from the same brine. So they should most definitely. You'll probably get to pickling too, won't you? So that water's boiling up and steaming them lids, so hopefully they'll seal. If they don't, we're going to have 5 jars of pickles in the refrigerator, which that's fine. If one comes up missing, I'll go back in the room Braden's staying in and I'll probably find it. So I've got all this pickling stuff here left that I bought down to the homestead. This has got your bay leaves cut up and all kinds of stuff in it. So with these new pickles that I did today, I just kind of stuck some down in there, even though this brine was plenty enough. See, I didn't have them in this, and they turned out really good. So... And Fiona, that recipe that I seen on that site that you're on, with the cabbage and stuff. I think I might go and try that, because that's something I think I could just open a jar and eat. I love pickled stuff. So I'm sorry I didn't really cook much today with the electric being out and doing other stuff. I've got 4 cases of jars in there waiting on me. 4 cases. And I went in the bathroom to put we have a big bathroom, so my washer and dryer's in there. And I put the sheets and stuff in the dryer, and my husband goes, "What are you doing?" I said, "Well, I'm in the bathroom." And he said, well, that's my husband out there in my car backing it. I thought it looked like my car. Anyway, he's able to get it in now, the driveway. But anyway, he said, I just wanted to tell you, we had some zucchini and cabbage in the back refrigerator if you want to start working it up. And I said, no, I'm not working it up tonight. I'm just pickled out and don't want to do it. Them were very huge cabbages. If I was that man, I'd be very proud of them. And I've never ever seen that recipe. So what I did was, since they, freely gave the recipe, I copied it into my photos so I could write it down. It really, if you looked at that recipe, Fiona, it really looks like it's a real easy done recipe. So I might try it since I've got cabbage. I wanted to go down and get tomatoes today, but I'm afraid to, because I'm afraid I'll buy more pickles. Biscuits and dill pickles with bacon. That's what I did, Fiona. Cassie, them are the best memories too, the best memories you could have. So I'm going to put these pickles back in the refrigerator. I'm going to have me half a peanut butter sandwich with the pickle to start with. And then Amy, tomorrow I'll get up and I'll have me scrambled egg with pickle. And then I might have bacon and stuff with pickle. So you give me some good suggestions. But these are just a boiling away over here. And them lids are getting steamed up real nice. So I'm pretty sure they'll seal. If they don't, we're going to have some good pickles, is all I can say. So anyway, thank you all for coming on. I'm happy to see everybody. And I'm going to go get my peanut butter sandwich for the night and eat with my pickle. And I'm going to sit back and say, Pam, you done a good pickle job. So hope you all can pickle something if you like pickling. And tomorrow I want to make my cheesy potato casserole with the bacon in it. And I don't know what else I'm going to make with it. So the cabbage that I made was really good, and I even ate some when I got home from church last night. I thought it was really good. The meatloaf was good. My husband ate meatloaf sandwiches after church last night. I love you too, Cassie. I'm glad that you got to get into some water and stuff. You look like you was having fun. I always love to see people having fun. Thank you, Fiona, for bringing me onto that cabbage recipe. So anyway, good night. Sweet dreams, Fiona. And God bless you all. I love you, and we'll see what we can come up with next. I just wanted to give a pickle review on the pickles like we do. One of the ladies wrote me and said, I'm really glad that you taste the stuff that you make. That's right, Cassie. I was tickled to see you do that. I may go over and get in my son's swimming pool too. So God bless you all. Have a good night, and I hope that you enjoyed the pickle test. So anyway, it wasn't much, but it was fun doing it and stuff. We'll see if we get into any more or not. I'm kind of waiting on Fiona to see if she's going to make her pickles. So I'll go to working on something else. God bless you all. Love you.